Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today's October 28th, 2022, and there is a very important update here I have to share with you guys. And after my message last night, now I'm seeing some new pieces of information. I do believe that there's going to be a lot of information coming out in the coming days, and that God has me back on the wall, ready to be able to share with you whatever He shows us. And so for right now, I want to show you what they are portraying in all of the news articles. Democrats turn to Obama for a midterm miracle. Okay, so we're going to study this term, and we're going to study the meaning behind all of this. What is the situation here? The midterm miracle of Barack Obama. Okay, just to show you, this is coming out of Reuters, but if you go to the headlines, you will see that all of the articles are using the same term. Okay, Democrats turn to Obama for midterm miracle. Okay, now in and of itself, I mean, just this whole idea. Okay, you're going to turn to somebody for a miracle. Who do you turn to for a miracle? When you need a miracle, who do you turn to? Okay? You turn to God. You turn to Jesus Christ. We as Christians know that there's only one way you can turn. There's only one person you can turn to if you need a miracle. God. Okay? So by the Democrats turning to Obama for a miracle, okay, this is another way for them to show and to share that they are looking at Obama as God. Okay, Democrats are turning to Obama for a midterm miracle. Okay, so you guys can decide on your own if you believe in this interpretation that I'm sharing with you, but the fact remains that they are turning to Obama for a midterm miracle. This terminology they're using, they're looking at the midterm elections and they're hoping for Obama to come through with the midterm miracle. Now, let's look at this whole idea of midterm, okay? Obama and a midterm miracle. What does Daniel 9:27 tell us? He shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of abominations he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation, and that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. Okay, so the Democrats are turning to Obama for a midterm miracle. When does the abomination happen? In the middle of the week. Okay, this is pointing to where we are in the timing of the tribulation, the middle of the week. Now, the midterm miracle is going to happen on November 8th. The midterm election is going to happen on November 8th. Now, let's take a look at November 8th in and of itself. What does November 8th show us biblically with this blood moon that is going to be happening on November 8th? So on the day of the midterm election, we have a total lunar eclipse. Okay, there's a sign. Okay, this is a huge major sign. This is the last total lunar eclipse until March of 2025. Okay, so this is the last blood moon. There's no other blood moon. There's no blood moon in 2023. There's no blood moon in 2024. And there's not going to be another blood moon until March of 2025, 2.5 years. Okay, is this a key climactic moment that God is pointing us to when it says the sun will be darkened and the moon will be turned to blood before the coming of the great and terrible day of the Lord? Okay. And so November 8th, 2022. Now, what is the meaning of 118? Okay, let's take a look at how this is pointing us to and showing us where we are in the middle of the tribulation, the midterm election, the midterm miracle of Barack Obama, and that even the date of this eclipse. Did you know that Psalm 118 is the middle chapter of the entire Bible? Do you know what the central verse of the entire Bible is? Psalm 118, verse 8. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in man. Psalm 118 is the middle chapter of the entire Bible. And the middle verse in the entire Bible, it is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in man. Now, when it talks about the abomination of desolation coming in the middle of the week, what do we know about the timing of the coming of the Antichrist and the time that remains for the Antichrist and the time of the woman who is going to be taken into the wilderness? When it says that the woman is going to be taken into the wilderness and protected there, she's going to be protected for 1,260 days, which is 3.5 years or 42 months. Then it says that the Antichrist is given power to continue for 42 months. Okay? So where is the arrival of the Antichrist? And where is the taking of the woman into the wilderness, or the rapture of the church when she is caught up, if it's not at the middle of the week when only 1,260 days remain? 1,260 days. And now they are looking to Obama for a midterm miracle. Okay? A midterm miracle. Now, let me share with you what I found about the term midterm miracle in Gematria. Okay, I looked up the word midterm miracle. This is the term that is being used in all of the articles. The Democrats are turning to Obama for a midterm miracle. Okay? Midterm miracle. And so I looked up this term, midterm miracle, in Gematria. And there's a very interesting and very powerful message within the three ciphers, the three main ciphers, the Jewish and the English and the simple Gematria ciphers, all leading us to the meaning in the Hebrew, Strong's Concordance, in each one of these numbers. Midterm miracle in Jewish Gematria equals 406. 406 is husbandman in the Hebrew Strong's Concordance. Midterm miracle in English Gematria equals 858. 858 in the Hebrew means to come. And midterm miracle in simple Gematria equals 143. And 143 in the Hebrew Strong's Concordance is Adar, the 12th month in the Jewish calendar. If we put all of this information together, what is the message that we are receiving with midterm miracle? Midterm miracle. The husbandman to come in the 12th month. The midterm miracle. The husbandman to come in the 12th month. Now, if you study carefully the message that I shared with you yesterday, we are seeing how everything is pointing us to Hanukkah and to Midweek Hanukkah and to what is the midnight hour of the year and the beginning of winter, the winter solstice on December 21st of 2022. So, do we have a midterm miracle from November 8th to December 21st? The husbandman to come in the 12th month? So what are the chances of November 8th to December 21st being 44 days? The number of Barack Obama. The midterm miracle of Barack Obama, leading to the winter solstice by 44 days. So I just wanted to share all of this information with you guys. There is serious programming happening in the news. They're turning to Obama for a midterm miracle. What does that mean? Consider that for yourself, what that means. Why are they turning to Obama for a midterm miracle? Who do you turn to for a miracle? You turn to God for a miracle. So what does it mean when they are turning to Obama for a midterm miracle? All right, so I just wanted to share all of this information with you guys. For those who think that I'm trying to stretch the news and try to find and force my opinions on everything that is happening, they are turning to Obama for a midterm miracle. The Antichrist rises in the middle of the week. The abomination happens in the middle of the week. November 8th is the middle of the week. Psalm 118 is the middle of the Bible. And all of this is pointing to the husbandman to come in the 12th month. So the last comment I want to make here, and I had already finished the video and didn't realize that there was one more very important piece of information. So when it says here they're looking to Obama for a midterm miracle, or at least to stem the bleeding, okay? What day is the midterm election? November 8th. What is happening on November 8th? The blood moon. And they're looking for a midterm miracle to stem the bleeding. Okay? See how all of this is connected to November 8th, to the sign in the heavens, to the midterm miracle. They are looking to Obama to be God. They are looking to the Antichrist in the middle of the week to stem the bleeding. And there's a blood moon on November 8th. Okay, it's all about blood. Even the picture that Reuters chose to use, the blood red carpet, the blood red dress of Michelle Obama to stem the bleeding. Okay, there's probably a lot more information we could share with this, but I didn't want to let this piece of information go without making the connection. Even the title itself, which points to November 8th, talks about blood. Okay? Happy Hanukkah. I pray you guys are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.